Okay, we are back again. So today we are going to look at the question, a 2019 question, a GCE past paper, which is paper 1. So we are going to look at question 22a, and it reads, find the integral of 3x to the power 3 over 2 minus 5x plus 1 over x squared with respect to x. So this is a calculus question. So I'm going to say I'll have, let me write solutions. So I have this one, then I'm going to say, okay, we have 3x squared, so it's 3x to the power 3 over 2, then minus 5x plus 1 over x to the power 2 with respect to x. So what's the first thing to do? So the first thing to do here is you need to, we are finding an integral. So how do we find an integral? So we are going to say, we are going to introduce an integral sign. So we're going to say here is an integral. Then we'll have, I'll put them in brackets. I'll say open bracket, I'll say 3x over 2 to the power x power 3 minus 5x plus, then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to simplify this one. I'll take it back under indices. So I'm going to say x to the power negative 2. Then I'll say dx there. I'll put a negative 2, then I'll say dx. Then from there, then what am I going to do? What I will do here is I'm going now to solve this with respect to x. How? So I'm going to separate this one. So I'm going to say my dx, this integral, they are going. So what am I going to remain with? I'll remain with 3x to the power 3 over 2 minus 5x plus x to the power 2 there, negative 2's. Then what am I going to do? I'll separate this fraction with this number. What I will have, what am I going to have? I'm going to have something like 3x over 2. Then I'll say open bracket, I'll put x to the power 3, then minus 5x plus x power 2 there. So having done that, what will happen? So now we are going to apply a calculus rules, which is under integration. So we need to add the power by 1, then we divide with a power. So this fraction, it will be just the way it is. It will come just the way it is. Then I'm going to say open bracket, I'll say x. So when we add a plus 1 there, it will be a plus 4 over 4 there. Then I'll put it in brackets. Then minus, it will be a 5x to the power 2, since there is a power 1 here. So it will be a power 2. Then down there, it will be over a 2 there. Then from there, I'm going to say x. So it will be x. So here, since we are doing a plus 1, meaning that it will have a negative 1, because we know that when we do a plus 1 here, it will be a negative 2 plus a 1. Then we are going to subtract and maintain the sign of the bigger number, which is a negative 1 there. So we have got a negative 2 there. Then we get the sign of the bigger number there, which is a negative. So we put it here. So having done that, what is remaining? So I'm going to multiply now here with this one. So since I've done it, so I'm going to say I'm going to remain with 3x to the power 4 over, so this is here, there is multiplication. So this will multiply with a 4 there. We'll have a 8 down there minus 5x to the power 2 over 2 plus Then what do we have here? So what we have here is that we have a negative, so we can't leave it as a negative with a power. A power cannot have a negative. So we are going to further express that in a fraction form, which will become 1 over x there. Then we are going to add a plus c there. So why are we doing this? This is because at the first we had something like this, then we had taken it on top there, then it became a negative 2. So since now, after doing the mathematics there, we had something which was like this. So at the end now, we need to take it back now. So we have to take this x, we can't leave it in a negative form. So a power cannot have a negative. So a power has to be a positive, meaning it has to go back to where it was. So that's how we have arrived here. So this is our answer. Thank you very much for watching. Watch out for more videos.